Hello, Facebook. And I will upload this to YouTube later. So hello, YouTube. Hello, everybody. It's me, Rachel, going live, waiting for someone to notice, waiting for someone to join my live stream. I'm going to count to 3, and when I'm done, I hope someone will have joined. Oh, there we go. I didn't even have to start counting. Hello, my two Rachel's English fans who are on my live stream. Why don't you let me know who you are, say hello, say where you're from in the comments. Hey guys, I'm Rachel. I live in Philadelphia, from Florida, born and raised in Florida. Moved to Philadelphia almost 3 years ago because of my boyfriend, who is now my husband, because he lived here. Okay, awesome. Hey, Ollie, weren't you first last time too? Do you live on Facebook? Starting to get some comments. Hey guys, good evening in Dubai. Awesome, I would love to go to Dubai. It's morning here. No, it's not. It's afternoon. It's 1 p.m. now here in Philadelphia. So I wanted to go live because I wanted to see you guys, see how you're doing, see where you're from. Also, of course, to talk about some things. First thing we're going to talk about, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Academy. Second thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk a little bit about a post that I posted on Facebook earlier today about food idioms. That was kind of fun. Okay, so first of all, I had to write this backwards in order for it to show up right on live. It kind of messes up the color, doesn't it? But anyway, I guess I don't need to hold it up because the link is actually in the description of this video, in the title of this video. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about Rachel's English Academy. Today is Thursday, and I launched the Academy on Tuesday. So it's 2 days now, and it's been awesome. So great. So many people are joining. It's so fun. There's a Facebook group associated with the Rachel's English Academy, and so far a bunch of people are in there. We're sharing videos. Everyone's saying where they're from. I'm getting to learn a lot about people. It's really fun. It's awesome. So if you've thought about it, Rachel's English Academy will have a VIP membership drive until November 1st. So if you join between now and November 1st, you will be a VIP, which means a couple of things. One, you get the best price. The price goes up on November 2nd. This is sort of an introductory week discount launch. But if you sign up during this week, you get to keep that price as long as you keep your subscription. So if you're thinking about it, it's worth signing up now. It's worth signing up before November 1. Some people have been asking, how long is the course? How long do I have to stay? How can I cancel? When can I cancel? So there's no minimum enrollment. You can cancel at any time. It's up to me to keep making things that you want to see. It's up to me to make you want to stay in. So you're welcome to leave whenever you need to. If your financial situation changes or you don't have time to study anymore, you can leave at any time. And to cancel, you'll just send me an email and we'll get you canceled up. Someone says, what is in the Academy? What is that in the Academy? So the Academy is sort of similar to what you already see. It's similar to what you already love about Rachel's English, in that there's lots of conversation analysis, Ben Franklin exercises, and then it's different in that there's a lot of new stuff that supports that. So for example, I have a set of exercises that study conversation, and you get a Ben Franklin video where there's a full analysis of everything you hear, so you get to understand how things are being said. And then there's a page that's actually going to be added on November 1st for each one of these videos that has points out vocabulary, uncommon or tricky words that are being used in those conversations. It points out phrasal verbs, and it points out any idioms that are being used. So the thing that I love about this additional info sheet that goes with the videos is that it takes the real conversation that's happening and it uses that as a way to learn vocabulary and phrases. Because you can study vocabulary and you can study phrases sort of in a book isolated, but these are the ones that are actually being used. So I love that you're getting to study the vocabulary, study the phrases from the actual real conversations that real Americans are having. And then in addition to that, there's a ton of audio to go with the video. So you watch the video, you get how it's all said, and then there's an audio section that breaks it all down. And one of the things that's very cool is you can actually play the audio in slow motion. So Americans speak really fast, so you can slow it down and figure out how exactly were they saying that. You can focus in on the vowel or a flap or something like that. So that's what's in the Academy. It's Rachel's English amped up. It's Rachel's English with even more to love, with even more to work with, more variety. People have been saying that it's really fun, and I take that as a huge compliment because I had fun making it, and I also wanted to make it enjoyable. If you're going to spend your time doing anything, it should be fun. It should be something that excites you. So that's the story about Rachel's English Academy. And if you're just joining, I do want to say again one more time that now is the time to, if you're just joining the feed, I want to say now is the time to join the school. Because until November 1, through November 1 midnight, you can get in for just $10 a month. And you also get a few extra things. One of them is a free extra class with me, which will be happening on November 2nd. And that's already been scheduled. I've already planned it. Really looking forward to that. And then you also get a couple free bonuses, some videos that you can download. But if you can't join before November 2nd, that's okay. After November 2nd, it's still going to be a great deal. And there will still be live monthly classes that are a free part of the Academy. So if you guys have any questions about the Academy, post them in the comments. I'm going to try to keep an eye on that. But I'm also going to talk a little bit now about a post that I posted about 2 hours ago. Did you guys see it? Tell me if you saw it. It's from The Simpsons. Do you guys, have you seen The Simpsons? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments. So I am starting to post a little bit more frequently on my Facebook page. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I have. I'm trying to post many times a day now. So if you want to make sure that you see the posts, I think that you can, in your Facebook settings, you can star it and make it like a top priority, Rachel's English, the page, and then it will always make sure that you're seeing the posts. But a couple of hours ago, someone saying, Paul is saying, he did see it, I posted a little blurb from The Simpsons where Milhouse is saying, "Piece of cake, huh?" to Lisa. And I said, what other food idioms do you know? Well, first of all, what does piece of cake mean? Does anybody know? If you know it, put it in the comments below. Or actually, put it in a sentence in the comments below. So, piece of cake. First of all, how am I pronouncing that? Is anyone noticing the word of is being pronounced Just the schwa, piece of cake. Piece of cake. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. So what does it mean? It means easy. Yes. El Sayed says it is very easy. That's exactly right. Very easy piece of cake. Exactly. So the meaning of the idiom piece of cake is easy, simple, no problem. So I might say, hey guys, have you tried joining the Academy? It's a piece of cake. It just takes 2 seconds to sign up. And then there you are. I'm going to always be talking about the Academy, aren't I? But piece of cake, easy, nice, simple, no stress. So I had asked in the comments there if anyone else had any other food idioms to mention. And some people had some good ones. Bad egg is someone that is just not a great person. Not friendly, maybe mean, maybe manipulative, but if you know someone like that, you can say, he's a bad egg. I loved that one, apple of my eye. So that is a very sweet term. That is for someone who is very precious to you. For example, my baby Stony is the apple of my eye. He makes me so happy. Generally, I think it's a child that is the apple of someone's eye. Although it could be an adult. I could say David is the apple of my eye. He is, but so is Stony. So someone said, use your loaf. I have no idea what that idiom means. I've never heard that before. Breadwinner. This is cool. So there's a couple that relate to making money for your family. Breadwinner, that is one food idiom. And then also to bring home the bacon is another food idiom. So to bring home the bacon means you're the one who's making the money for the family. Breadwinner means the same thing. You are winning the bread, the basic food for your family. So in my family, there is not just one breadwinner. David and I are both bringing home the bacon. Oh man, it's so fun to spill the beans. I think I made a video on that already. You know, it's crazy. I've been making videos for 8 years and I have a pretty good memory. So in general, I know exactly what I've made, but every once in a while, I'll think of something and I'll say, did I make that video? I think I did, but maybe I just had the idea and never did it. But I'm 99% sure that I did make a video on to spill the beans. I can't remember the context, but I'm pretty sure I made it. Man, this person, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, Juri Al-Juri, came up with like 10 different food idioms. They're so good. Icing on the cake, to go bananas, to spill the beans, 2 peas in a pod. This means 2 peas in a pod means 2 people who are very similar, best friends, always together. They're 2 peas in a pod. But you guys should go check out this, this thread on my page. It says, is speaking English a piece of cake for you? That's what it starts with, and it's got an image of Milhouse and Lisa from The Simpsons. And you guys, the community, you guys are coming up with great idioms, great food idioms. They're really fun to see. Cool as a cucumber. Does anyone know what this means? Cool as a cucumber. Why are cucumbers cool? I guess because we keep them in the refrigerator, but we keep lots of things in the refrigerator. I don't know how this idiom came to be, but if you're cool as a cucumber, it means you're relaxed. You're not nervous. You're not stressed out. For example, maybe you're preparing for an important meeting. And someone will say, is Rachel stressed about the meeting? And hopefully someone else will say, nah, she's cool as a cucumber. She's gonna do great. Yeah, okay, so this is just a short mini lesson. My idea is that a couple times a week I'm going to go live and do a mini lesson based on something that I've posted on Facebook, or maybe something that you've posted to my page, a question or something like that. I just keep reading them on my computer, and there are so many good ones. You guys go check it out. It's so fun. But also check out Rachel's English Academy. This is where there's actually a whole idioms course that is being developed. It's not in the Academy yet. And that's one thing that's special about the Academy, is because it's a subscription, I'm adding new stuff each month. So it's always growing and it's always expanding, and I'm always getting ideas from you, from your requests about what you want. And so, you know, that was one thing with writing the book, is I had to at some point decide it was done and put it out there. Of course, you can't put everything about a language in any one resource, and the Academy will never have every single thing about English either, but the Academy gets to grow and change. And that's what I love about it. That's what makes it really, truly fun and not stressful, is that I get to keep adding to it every month. When someone asks a question and they give me a great idea, I get to make that lesson for them for the next month. So check it out, rachelsenglishacademy.com. There's there are like 4 more days or something that you can register to be a VIP member. After that, you can still register. You should still register. I will love to have you in there. But if you register in the next 4 days, by November 1, then you get to be a VIP, you get some cool things. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's wonderful to see, oh, someone's saying break a leg. That's another idiom. It's great to see so many of you here, to see so many of you live, to see the little emotions going across the screen. It's excellent. So hopefully I'll see you in the academy. Check it out. Decide if you want to be there. All right, guys. See you soon.